What's going on, y'all? This is Mr. Woodsmoke coming to you with another video. Today, this video is going to be about interracial dating. And you're a sellout if you want to date somebody from the opposite race. Folks, as a black man, as far as a black man, we are really, really, really scrutinized for doing this, for dating outside our race. For even the thought of even getting with someone from another race. And so basically I just wanted to kind of just shed light on that, about how I feel about it. Do I think it's wrong? Do I think it's right? Would I do it? And do I think that you are a detriment to the black community if you did do it? First of all, me personally, I'll get the spiritual aspect of it. And let me just say this. What God created the white man and what God created the black man? Well, let me just, if you don't know the answer, let me just give you just the real answer. It's the same God. So first of all, I don't want to hear nobody talking about, they white, they this, they that, or they Latino, they this, that, or whatever like that. We're all created by the same God. So if you got a problem with another race, take it up with God and see how that work out for you. All right? Don't take it up with me. I didn't create nobody. I ain't create no white man. I ain't create no black man. I ain't create anything. I'm a dude holding his phone on his property, on his land, making a video. So I didn't create nobody. So if you got a problem with another race, because the thing is that you got to tackle this first. You got to tackle the reason why some people hate other races. Some people hate the black race. Some people hate the white race. Some people hate the Indian race. Some people hate the Chinese race. Some people got their reasons, whatever reasons that they hate another person's race. So if you got a problem with it, take it up with the creator of all the races. And it's just one. It's God. So let's just get that straight. So now, after we tackle that, then that pretty much sums up the video right there. Because if you realize that we were all created by one God, then that sums it up. It's just that God had different flavors. It's like you could have like white rice, you could have yellow rice, you could have like brown rice. You can even have black rice. It's just different flavors. And all of them are good. You know what I'm saying? All of them are good. And I think that God did a good thing when he actually created diversity in races. Nobody want to see like all black people on this earth. Like no nothing else. Like that's it. Anybody want to see that? Oh, what you mean by that, Mr. Woodsmoke? What you mean by that? That sound racist. That sound racist. I'm gonna answer you. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm glad you answered the question. I'm gonna answer it. Because when you wear your clothes, do you wear just one straight solid color? Absolutely not. You wear like maybe some brown shoes, some jeans, a nice tan belt. The same. The belt don't match. The belt ain't the same color as the shoes, but it's like an off color of the shoes. You wear like a different hat. You wear like a different jacket, and you're looking smooth with it. You're looking cool with it because it's coordination. It's a plethora of colors, but they come together and it looks absolutely gorgeous. GAWGUS. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that out of the way first. And let me just talk about like the pro blacks, the Pan-Africanism blacks and the Garveyism blacks and all that stuff like that, talking about if you marry outside your race, you're detrimental to the black race because you're not putting back into the black race, and then the wife is going to end up taking out the black race and all this weirdo stuff. First of all, let me just say this. The man that's saying that, man or woman that's saying that, are you pure African? Are you pure African? Absolutely, emphatically no. You got a little bit of white up in you. You got a little bit of Latino up in you. You got a little bit of everything up in you. Everybody got a little bit of everything up in them. Ain't nobody pure. Even Hitler, that wanted the pure Anglican race, he wasn't pure. Ain't nobody pure. Ain't nobody, unless you go back to like the Sheboygan tribes of like Africa, excuse me, of Africa or something like that. ain't nobody pure. So this notion that you know that you ain't keeping it trill or something like that because you out here and you want to you want to stay with your own race and all that kind of stuff like that, that you somehow keeping it real, that don't even make sense because you ain't even like pure. Get that DNA test. So basically, on how I look at it, you guys don't have to follow you guys don't have to follow what my philosophy of it is, but I'm like this. I would date any race. I will. I would date any race of woman that loves me for who I am. Black, because everybody got like issues within like their different races. Oh well, if you date black people, he gon' if you date black people, he gonna leave you. He gonna leave you with about 3 kids. If you date, sorry folks, being out here in the weather. if you date a white woman, she gonna call the Klan. They gonna come to your house with the Klan, and they gonna ride in on white horses with the Klan. If you're Latino, they gonna y'all gonna have a bunch of kids and all this kind of stuff like that. They're all stereotypes. Do some black men leave kids, leave women with a bunch of kids? Absolutely. Yeah. Are there some racist white women? Yeah. Are there some racist black people? Yeah. And I'll say this: the first shot of racism I had dating wasn't with a white woman. It was with an Indian woman, a dot, not feather. And we went on a date. I was in DC at the time, and I met her at the DoubleTree. They had a club out in DC, the DoubleTree. They might still have it. I don't know. And so man, me and her was talking over like that. And after the club, we went out, got something to eat, and then it was kind of cold, and she left her scarf in my car. So I dropped her off that day, and then the next day I realized she left her scarf. Went to the house and dropped the scarf off. Went to the door. Boy, I almost lost my life that day, and I'm just gonna say that because of how dare a black man come to an Indian house. And then I had their daughter's scarf. They didn't even take the scarf, because I was dirty. A dirty black man brought my daughter's scarf back. So, folks, date who you want to date. Date who you want to date. Enjoy who you want to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as far as races. I ain't talking about like, y'all know me. y'all know my channel. I'm not with that. Love is love. I ain't with that whole I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as different races. If the person that you fall in love with is a different race, that's okay. Because guess what? The same God that made you made them. It's not difficult. It's not hard. And if anybody got a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? Kick rocks. And if anybody got a problem with it, they're the racist. They're the racist. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, or whatever like that. They need to kick rocks. And they need to get a heart check from Christ, because if they keep that racism in their heart, it's not going to work out for them in the end. So date who you want to date. Love who you want to love. And don't let nobody try to sway you in as far as your race, telling you like don't do that. And make pretty babies. So guys, this ain't gonna be a long video. I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys, somebody's telling you that you should stay with your own race because if you don't, you're a race traitor and all that weird stuff, tell them to take a DNA. So anyway, anything what I'm gonna do, and I know I talk fast, whatever like that, but that's just me. If anybody ever tells you stay within your race, and if you don't, you're a race traitor, tell them to take the DNA. If anybody tells you to stay in your own race, because if you don't, you're a race traitor, tell them to take that DNA. And you know what? 10 times out of 10, they ain't gonna do it, because they know they mixed up with all other kind of stuff, and they can't hold water. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Date you want to love, love. If you want to love another race, that's fine. If they got an issue with it, send them to my video. All right, guys. All right.